What is up, YouTube? This is Chris, your Professional Dad, and I'm back with another knife video. Today, I have got something pretty fun. Today's the 1st. It's New Year's. Happy New Year. I'm going to do something today and tomorrow that's going to play in to January 3rd, my live stream. But before I get into any of that, I want to do what I always do. If you're stopping by my channel for the very first time, if you've just discovered me in your feed, or the YouTube, you'll notice that about me. I get tongue-tied a lot. But the YouTube algorithm, then I want to say welcome. Thank you. I appreciate your time. Thank you for stopping by and seeing what I've got going on. And I hope you like what you see. We talk about knives in EDC almost every single day. I try to do it every day, but sometimes I can't because life has a say. Now, in case you're new and you're just stopping by for the very first time, you might have heard me say a while ago that January 3rd, I'm having a live stream. And the reason for that is because I have a big contest going on right now. On January 3rd, 2025, which is 2 days from now, I'm going to be giving away a $200 budget to Blade HQ to one person. Now, that's a pretty big deal. I can't wait. Everybody's excited about that. I'm also going to be giving some other things away in that live stream as well. But the big gift is a $200 budget to Blade HQ. One person gets to go to Blade HQ and get anything that they want up to $200. I'm going to make sure they spend every dime. And it's on me as a way of saying thank you to the entire community. I appreciate the entire community's support and kind words, the comments, the likes, the following me, and the subscriptions. Thank you, guys. I'm pretty close to 1,000. It's getting closer minute by minute. Every single subscription gets me 1 minute or one subscription closer. I can't believe where I'm at. But thank you, guys. I appreciate that more than you know. Now, if you're not part of that contest yet already, and most of you are, it's real easy to get involved. It does not take any money or anything like that. It just takes a couple seconds of your time. All you have to do is 3 easy things. 1, you have to like one of my videos. I don't care which one. It can even be this one. Number 2, you have to leave a knife-related comment on any of my videos. I don't care. It can even be this one. And I don't care if that knife-related comment is something as simple, which is what a lot of people are doing now, is saying, I want a new knife. I'd love to win a knife. I hate knives. I love knives. I don't care what it is. I'd love to hear a knife story. I've been getting some really good stories lately. I'd love a knife story. Tell me about a story from your childhood that involved a knife. Tell me a story about work that involved a knife. Tell me a hunting or fishing story that involved a knife. I don't care. I just love the knife comments. Any knife comment will work. And the last thing that you need to do, the easiest, is subscribe to my channel. I'm almost to 1,000. I'm really close. The last time I checked, I was at like 941. Holy smokes, 941. I mean, I remember when I was talking into my camera thinking, this is so dumb. I'm literally talking to myself. What am I doing? And here I am, 941 subscriptions, guys. Thank you all so much. I cannot believe it. All right, so do those 3 things and you're in the live giveaway. And January 3rd, we are going to have a good time. Now, that's going to go live at 6 o'clock. 6 o'clock. If I'm a few minutes short or late or whatever, tentatively 6 o'clock. Now, I've got a couple kids right now that's really sick. I've been dealing with them. Tested positive for COVID and for strep throat. I mean sick. Like carrying my boy to the bathtub because his fever is so high. I'm trying to soak him in a bath to get his fever down, to give the Tylenol and ibuprofen a chance to kick in. I mean, that's sick. So it's been a nightmare. Great way to start off the new year. But I'll tell you this is a philosophy I have, and this is something that you can adopt in your life as well. Yesterday, and in this case, 2024, is a canceled check. Tomorrow, all of 2025 is a promissory note. It's whatever you want it to be. This year can be whatever you want it to be. Whatever you want it to be, you set out to make it that way, and it will be so. I believe it. You believe it. Let's make it happen. All right, guys. So what I'm going to do with this video, real simple, real simple. I've been asked a couple of times what I do for EDC, what I carry for EDC for different things, going out to eat, going to church, going to different events, sporting events, different things like that. So what I'm going to do is a real simple little quick video. This one will be quick. I'm going to just do a simple quick video about a few EDC knives that I do carry. Now, mainly I carry all different knives. I rotate, I try to get as many different knives in as I can with EDC. I don't have a lot of luck, but I do try to rotate them. But there are a few things that are definites, that are steadies, different situations. These are the knives that I always go to, no questions. And there's also a few knives that I always carry no matter what, even if I'm switching through some other EDC options. And that's what I'm going to go for. Now, this and tomorrow's video are going to tie into the third. How is that? I'm going to be giving some stuff away, some knives and stuff like that away on this live video. The things that I talk about today and in tomorrow's video, I will have questions about these videos on the third. And the first people to answer the questions right gets the gifts. So watch, listen. Most of you will already know these answers because you've been watching me all along, so you know what I'm going to say in these situations. But there might be something that you learned for the very first time. But anyways, it's not like trigonometry. It's pretty simple stuff. It is what it is. But I might ask a few questions on the third, and you'll find the answers in today and tomorrow. All right, so real simple. If I'm going to like I said, I'm real specific, carry different EDC, different all the time. But let's say that I'm going out to eat or I'm going someplace really nice and I'm dressing up. Like I used to wear in sales. I was in sales for 20 years. I was in shirt and tie, dress suits all the time, always shaved, never this right here, ever. I was always polished shoes, shirt and tie, always nice watch, always dressed to go. Because I took my career serious. You know, the way I looked at it is every time somebody meets you, mentally, they hold up a scorecard. When you get out of your car, when they walk up to you, when you go to shake their hand, when they're walking up to you and you're getting ready to do business, they're looking you up and down. They're mentally scoring you like a scorecard at the Olympics, and they're holding up a mental scorecard. Are they giving you a 10 on appearance? Are they giving you a 6? And usually people want to deal with people that take stuff seriously. If they walk up and you're dirty, wrinkled clothes and you're disheveled and you're slouched and stuff like that, they're going to mentally hold up a scorecard. But if they walk up to you and you're peppy and you're ready to go and you're in a good mood and you're dressed well and you take this serious and you're ready to go, they're going to hold up a mental scorecard. I tried to make sure that all my scorecards were 10. That's neither here nor there. But I used to dress up. I don't do that anymore. But when I do dress up to go out to dinner, I don't do that often anymore. That's neither here nor there. But when I do still do it, when I go out to dinner, if I go out to a play or a social function or something like that, there's always one knife and only one knife that I carry. It's my sentimental knife. Some of you all might know what that is, and it is this knife right here. It is the Spyderco Endura 4. Now this is a nice knife. This is a Knife Center exclusive. Not Blade HQ, but Knife Center exclusive. It's got black pack of wood handles. It's got the Spyderco lockback. It's got Damascus steel with the VG10 core. It's an extremely nice knife. Knife Center exclusive. This knife is coming in right around $200. They're still available the last time I checked. And it is a gorgeous, gorgeous knife. I love the shape of the knife. I love the profile. I love how long and slender the blade is. You get that Spyderco look, but it's longer and slimmer. So it has a slimmer profile, a lower profile in your pocket. It also has this black pack of wood look. So if I am in black dress pants or something like that, it'll fit in really well. It has a look of elegance and sophistication to it. You can take it anywhere. With the Damascus blade, it doesn't look very tactical and aggressive. It looks classy. It looks, again, sophisticated. It looks elegant. There's a lot of nice things. But you also know why this knife is so sentimental to me. When I was getting into knife collecting, when I really started buying knives, I still didn't know anything about knives, but I was starting to collect, and I was in a rough place. Caitlin was going to nursing school, stuff like that. She's since graduated as an RN and stuff, but we was in a hard place financially and everything else. So I was buying what I could, doing this as a collection, trying to have a hobby. But I didn't have any really super nice, expensive knives or anything. And Kate went on to Knife Center and bought this for me. It was a gift that I did not even know she was going to be getting me. And I was blown away by this. It was a gift from her. God forbid something happens and I was to lose my home or my knives, and I could only grab one knife out of all my knives. Even though the Mordax is my favorite knife, I like the Mordax. This is the one that I love the most. It's the one that's sentimental to me. So this is the knife that I carry for all of my nice events. Going to Christmas functions and Thanksgiving, stuff like that. This is the knife I carry all the time. Again, it's a Spyderco Endura 4, black pack of wood handles, Damascus blade with a VG10 core. I don't know why I get tongue-tied so bad on that. But this is an awesome knife. I love this knife. Again, Knife Center exclusive, not Blade HQ, Knife Center. I buy a lot of knives from Knife Center. Recently, I've been buying them more from Blade HQ, and I've recently also started buying more and more from Blue Ridge because I want to get a lot more better deals where I'm a dealer and I can get them that way a lot cheaper. But I also do deal with Knife Center. The great thing about Knife Center, Blade HQ, and Smoky Mountain Knife Works, and all these other online retailers is that they have their exclusives, and the exclusives are the best thing about dealing with them. That and their reward system. Now, let's say that I'm going to school events. Actually, I should not have said that. I never, ever, ever, ever go to school events. Ever. With anything like that. Ever. Take that out. Forget I said that. It is against the law. I do not do it. But if I'm ever going to any type of situation to where I'm going into a place where I don't want to have knives on showing or anything like that, I just, it's not couth and it's just not right. But you always want to have something on you. A lot of people will carry a case knife, a folder, or something like that. I always carry the same thing. I always carry my Bradford 3. The reason why is because it's in this nice leather case that I consider it a slip. Now, you can carry this as crawl straw and stuff, but the whole purpose of this is to not be visible or to show that I have a knife on me. Also, my Bradford strap messed up within 5 minutes of owning it, getting it here. But it's a great knife. It substitutes because of its size for a folder and stuff like that. It's got great jimping. I love it. You guys know how I feel about the Bradford knife. To me, it's the best EDC fixed blade on the market. It just is. There's other ones that are great, that are really good. To me, Bradford is the best. It's American made. It's priced really well and reasonable. Now, this is not one of the ones that are in Magna Cut. A lot of people don't like their Magna Cut ones because of what they're testing at. 60 to 62 RC on the HRC on the Rockwell chart. People think that's too soft for the Magna Cut because it should be more like 64, 65. This is in the AEBL, which is a bowler steel. It's nothing as good as Magna Cut or anything like that, but it's still a really good steel. But I love the Bradford. So I will slip it in this leather sheath, and I can put it in my back pocket. I can put it in my front pocket. If I'm wearing a hoodie, I can put it in, in my hoodie pocket, whatever. And it will have such a low profile, you will not know that I have it. And it can just slip in and stuff like that. But if I did need a knife for cutting something or just any kind of EDC purposes, I've got my Bradford right there. This is what I always carry on me anytime that I do not want to. For instance, I had to go into a building that's run by, let's say, Big Brothers. Y'all should know what Big Brothers is. And Big Brothers kinds of buildings don't want you to have anything like that. So you don't want to have anything with pocket clips or anything like that. I literally had a pen and a flashlight, and it was like, hey, is that? And I had to show them it was a pen and a flashlight. So you can't do that, and I do not advocate for anybody doing anything illegal or anything like that. I'm not a lawyer, but I don't. But I can put this in my pocket and in the back pocket because I am a law-abiding citizen for the most part, and I don't do anything that's mischievous or nefarious, or just, I don't do that. So my stuff is just for use, tool, practical, and I don't really think that they care about that kind of thing. So I can carry this on me and still feel like I'm prepared for the day for EDC task. I should probably delete this video and start over. I've already mentioned 2 different places that I should not have mentioned, but it is what it is. You know, I'm transparent. I'm not going to start over, and I am who I am. I'm not going to. Don't break any laws. Always abide by any guidelines and regulations. Always do that. I only recommend people do that. But if I need to carry a EDC knife, this is it. Now, sometimes I do go, I've got a buddy. I used to go hunting a lot. I never went deer hunting or anything like that. Wasn't into that. I mean, I would have been, but my buddies weren't into that. We went dove hunting, duck and goose hunting. So our favorite days for hunting was September the 1st and Thanksgiving Day. Those were our big days. We would go out there September the 1st and just go dove hunting all day. And Thanksgiving morning, we would be out there and we would be duck and goose hunting to break in the season. And then we would do it a lot. Anymore, I don't do that. I just don't have time with the boys. But sometimes me and my buddy Greg will still go fishing and stuff like that. Now, when I go fishing or if I'm going outdoors, now camping is a completely different ballgame. I'll rotate through my knives and stuff like that, taking the Joker or the Benchmade or whatever, or the Morris or the Lion Steel, whatever. I just take something different if I'm going camping. Me and the boys went camping not long ago, and I took a few knives to try to use. But like if I'm going fishing or something like that, or I'm going to be doing anything outdoors, the knives that I take are always the same. I take this Buck 110 Slim with the orange handle in case I drop it. I can find it easy. It's American made. It's 110. Now I think it's 420 stainless steel, but just a really good little knife. I've got it razor sharp, dual thumb studs. It's a lockback system. It's, you know, I've had it for a little bit. You can get these for what, 30, 40 bucks now, and they are just great little knives, and they're American made. So I love this knife. I use this knife all the time if I'm going fishing. This is always the knife that I take, always, because it is, you know, I try to keep my knives as nice as possible, and this one has seen a lot of use and stuff, so I can beat this one up and everything, and it doesn't bother it. I also take one other knife because I try to always have a fixed blade on me as well, and the fixed blade I take is this one, the Spyderco Bow River. Forgive the knife blade being so dirty. I tried to clean it up for this, but you know, for it's not a fillet knife, but you can use it for like filleting fish and different things like that. You can use it for a lot of different things. It's you know, just 8CR stainless steel, nothing to write home about, but it's a Spyderco. It's very well made. It's a super thin slicer of a blade. I mean, razor sharp. Comes with a really good leather sheath. You know, so I take this and I take the Buck 110. That's what I take when I go fishing and stuff like that. I usually don't use this knife. I only use the Buck. Sometimes I'll use the Spyderco just for the sake of using it, but I try not to. I try to only use the Buck. But the Buck 110 Slim, it's dirty, it's beat up, but it's got a good pocket clip that's deep carry, and you can reverse it left hand or right hand. Again, it's American made, so it's a great knife. And you can get these things for 30, 40 bucks right now. They used to be cheaper than that. So if something happens to it, if I did lose it, if I dropped it in the lake or something like that, it's not going to break the bank to have to get another one. Now, if I had a Buck 110 that was 65, 70 bucks, it hurts a little bit more to drop that in. Plus, you know, those aren't as convenient and as easy to carry as the 110 Slim. This is lightweight. It's easy to do. Now, on a day-to-day basis, I always have my Mordax on me. Unless I'm going someplace where I'm not allowed to carry a knife. And I do not carry this, ever, in those situations. I will literally carry my Bradford and put it in my pocket, deep in my pocket, and that's it. I don't carry a fixed blade in those situations or nothing like that. But any other time, if I'm doing like my EDC knives and I'm rotating through them, I always have my Mordax on me. I just do, because I love it, because I can jerk it out and fidget with it and play with it, even if the other knife that I'm carrying at the time is not. Now, I'll use the other knife for my actual EDC purposes. I just like having my Mordax on me, and I just like playing with it. But more than anything, I just like having it on me. I like the Mordax. It's my favorite knife, and I always carry it on me. So I feel like Lynn Thompson sometimes. The guy's got 12 knives on him at all times, but I don't carry that many. But I carry my EDC knife, and I'll carry this. Now, I also always have a fixed blade on me, unless I'm in a situation where I can't. Always do. And a lot of times it's the scout feather. Now, somebody recently told me that they got a scout feather for Christmas. Congratulations. I really think your kids did you a solid getting this for you, because these things are amazing. You're going to love it. I'm telling you, I love this thing. Take the pocket clip off, get rid of that sucker, use it as a neck knife, or slip it in your pocket, or put a different clip on it, whatever. Wrap it with paracord. You can wrap it with zip ties, whatever, but the pocket clip is terrible. But this is such a good knife, and this I'll literally carry as a neck knife. But I mean, that's it. I don't do anything else, and that's one of the things. A lot of people talk about my collections and stuff like that. They'll be like, hey, you got a lot of nice knives, you've got a nice collection. You really do have to understand that there is a give and take. Outside of my children and my bills, I don't go out to eat. I don't go to movies. I don't go to sporting events. I don't go to Dick's or out and buy a bunch of stuff. The only thing that I ever get for myself, I don't even buy new clothes. I really don't. I just don't. Unless I absolutely need something, I'm not buying clothes. I'm not buying anything for myself. My kids get whatever they need and want. My bills get paid, and every other dime goes to this. So you have to realize that and remember that. It's just a priority thing. My priorities are my knives. Now, I was going to be doing that even before I started this channel. But now that I'm doing this channel, even more so, because my knives are my priority, and now they're for this channel. But, don't think that I have some great collection for no reason. Enjoy the fact that you guys might get to go out to eat and go to movies and go out to dinner with your significant others, and go shopping sometimes, buy things for your vehicles, do different things. You can't do those things and then try to buy you a few knives here and there, unless you've just got it like that. And if you do, congratulations. I hold no envy. I'm happy for you 100%. That's what work gets you, by all means. I'm happy for you. I applaud. Kudos. But most people, you can't do both. You can't go out and spend things on a normal life and still buy a bunch of knives. So you can't do them both. I have chosen that knives are where I'm going to spend my money for myself. Outside of my children, they get whatever they want and need, and I spend my money on them. After they're done and the bills are done, whatever's left, I spend on me, my knives. So in my EDC, I was buying a lot of watches and pins and stuff like that, and pry bars and everything else. And I'm going to get back into that, like I said in a previous video. But, I just wanted to do that just to show you guys my EDC, what my typical, realistic, consistent, that is my EDC. It does not vary. It does not waver. I am a creature of habit. I watch the same things. I eat the same things. I do the same things in habit. I am a creature of habit. I rotate through my EDC knives, but when it comes to actual functions or places that I go, I don't, what can I take out to eat tonight? What would match my outfit? I do that sometimes if I'm going out and about, but that's in general EDC. But when it's a special occasion, it's this. When it's a situation where I can't really carry a pocket knife, it's this. If I'm going out and I'm going to go fishing with my buddy, or do something in the outdoors, if I'm taking my kids to the park, actually we have some wooded areas, Camp Catalpa and stuff like that, where you can go walk the trails and pick up wood and whittle and stuff like that, start fires in the grills and stuff like that. We do stuff like that. It's always the buck 110 because I beat this up a lot, and I can continue beating this up and not worry about how beat up it looks because I try to take care of my other knives as much as possible. And I carry this as the fixed blade when I carry the buck. These two go together all the time. That's my EDC. I mean, it's very, very simple creature habit kind of stuff. But remember this stuff because in 2 days we're going live and I'm going to talk. Maybe I'll have a question or two from this video and from tomorrow's video. Either way, I can't wait. And I can't wait to find out what the winner picks. I know everybody's already telling me they've already got their knives picked out. There's 2 knives that I've been hearing a lot about lately, guys. Is the Super Freak. I have been hearing about that knife so daggone much. Trust me, you all will see me be unboxing a Super Freak before long. And the second one is the Shark Cub. Everybody's telling me they want a Shark Cub if they win. I've heard that probably 15 times. That's the knife I've heard the most that people are going to buy if they win is the Shark Cub in 20 CV. So I'm telling you, whoever wins, I'm happy for you. I can't wait to share that with you and the entire community. So guys, have a good one. Happy New Year. Remember, I hope that this year is the best year possible for you and the people that you love. I really do. I hope that it is a blessed year for you all and you get everything that you want and it's a great year. And having said that, guys, I'm going to go deal with my dog, take him out on a walk and call and check on my kids. They're with their mom right now because she gave me a break because they've been so sick. But I will talk to you guys tomorrow or later in the 3 knife challenge. Peace.